God bless you everyone, and welcome to another podcast, A Simplistic Word with Elder Dwight Kenneth Kirk. On today, everyone, we will speak about unity in the midst of separation. Unity in the midst of separation. I will reference and go back to, I've done this before, this is a part 2, but I will come a bit differently than I did the last time. On this one, we will go from the State of the Union address. I won't go through it all. He said a few things, and I want you to understand something about the atmosphere that was there. Elder Kirk is 47 years old, and I've seen it all of my days. Whenever there's a State of the Union, some people get up and clap, some people don't. Some people like what one says, some people don't. No matter how we do it or how it's said, somebody's lying, somebody's not telling all the truth, somebody makes this deal, somebody makes that deal. This is not good for them, this is better for others. And I need you to understand unity in the midst of separation. There is no unity. Do you understand that yet? Have you not yet seen that? That's why Elder Kirk said, how can you have 30,000 different denominations and serve the same God and believe the same thing? No matter how you look at it, how you move, you groove, even in our thought process, there's a lot of division. We are not even... I said this at the beginning of 2017. I said, you will see that they will do things and say things right in your face. And guess what? There's nothing you're really going to do about it. You can sign all the petitions you want. You can walk up and down any street that you want. They are not the leadership that anybody should be following. But so many times, that's my president. He is a piece of trash. Y'all are not understanding. That's man's law that says that I have to be obedient to them. That's not what God said. And the thing about it is, the pitiful thing is the church pushed this. Except when Obama was in. Hold on now. When Obama was in, the black church, let me tell you something. Ooh, they hated on that man so much. I tell you. But now that Trump is in, the black church is very quiet. Shh, hush, shh. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not on that right now. I've already said that. Shout out to my Republican black pastors. Appreciate you. You're not seeing that all of this is set up to keep you divided. Have you ever heard a person, now I'm black man, and I've heard on many news things, that people that are of the Caucasian persuasion have a little bit more money and say, well, if they would just be quiet, none of these things would be happening to them. They don't. Now, see, that's what I'm saying. If that person is not dealing with that, or they don't know anything about it, the only thing that they're doing is looking at that television, then guess what happens? Now they've formed their opinion. That's division. Because the only way to truly know is to find out. Is to speak to someone. But instead, the TV will be my guide. We're not understanding, everybody, that the division is a major part of our lives. And if they want to sell something to us, guess what? They put it through the television. And guess what happens? After a while, we just go ahead and we don't recognize or even speak about. Okay, you know what? I'm aware of this. Get out of my face. Leave me alone. Instead, it's what they're doing. It's nothing really we can do about it, so we just go ahead and accept it. No. You come to me, I'm going to be disrespectful, and I'm going to let you know it don't work. That's all. I'm not saying that I want to fight or anything like that. Things that don't work, they just don't work. So don't come to me on politics and tell me. You understand? I didn't like when bum Trump said just put politics aside. You can't, because it's run by politics. There is no heart. There is no love. There is no compassion in politics. Don't give me 3 or 4 seconds of doing something of niceness and kindness. There's no love. There is no affection. There is none of that when it comes to politics. Everybody knows that. Or if you don't, I hope you do now. Lives are not important in politics. You haven't learned that yet? They show us division. Now, Elder Kirk, I just came here to listen to, and you understand that's the job, to make sure you know your enemy. Because if your discernment has not kicked in, that's because your discernment, and which is not supposed to be, has been fooled. That man in that White House and those representatives that everybody so-called have set up there to represent them, come on now, to do the job that y'all sent them up there to do, and you get the short end of the stick. But you keep doing it. Understand what Elder Kirk always talks about, the circle. The same circle. You send them up. They don't. They don't do the job. You send somebody else up. They don't do the job. You send somebody else up. They don't do the job. Cycle, anybody? You're not understanding, people. This is not supposed to work. Are you understanding me now? The president is not supposed to make this work. Congress is not. This is all a game. Now, I know y'all saying, Elder Kirk, you're getting away on your conspiracy theory. We have all the facts we need. We have been sitting here and we have seen the Republicans and the Democrats fight all of these years. And in the fighting, nothing gets done. See, if we go back a few podcasts, I said something before, and I said this to the black community, and I said, I need you to research and find out how long you've been hoping and praying for certain subjects with your aldermen and people that are representing you to the government, and see how many years that you've been hoping and praying for certain things that you need to get done, and they keep coming back. Well, we just got to pray longer. God is good. God is great. Y'all have no idea. That's why Trump said I have the evangelicals on my side. And the evangelicals he have are the ones that have the money. And guess what? In the churches, the ones that have the money are the same ones that you worship and praise, just like the world. The world is inside the church. Now, do you understand what Elder Kirk said? Man, God ain't in the majority of these churches. He's not. Why do you think that? We must love each other. You know what we do? We need to love each other more and stop depending on these governments and my tax dollar. Your tax dollar is not going to fix no street. Will you wake up? My tax dollar's doing this. My tax dollar's doing that. This stuff is revealed every year to you people. Almost every day. And you're still sitting here, I am an American citizen, and I have pledged my allegiance to this flag. And what does it get you? Nothing. And hey, black and white people, you can complain all you want. This goes for black and white. This is everybody. Everybody paying taxes except those that have a lot of money. People with money, they're not worried about taxes. People like Howell Kirk make so much an hour. Guess what? I pay taxes. Just like anybody else. And whether that be black, white, Korean, Asian, Arab American, whatever the case may be. Them taxes is coming out. And guess where they going? We are taught the division. And we don't even realize it. Because we won't sit back and look and say, you know what, hey, that's peculiar. Wait a minute. I do it on commercials all the time. I said, hey. I said, my wife, did you notice? She'd be like, no, I didn't notice that. I said, uh-huh. And sometimes she hit me with it. I'd be like, no, I didn't. What? Yeah. Because we're not aware. We are so asleep. I don't see Congress ever making Dwight Kirk's life better, which is what they were supposed to do, right? Isn't that in there? They are the ones that are sitting up there to make life, smoother and, make it more manageable. But instead, it's give me all your money and go to hell and die. Give me all your taxes. That's what you deserve. Wait a minute. Now, it's Republican now, as well as Democrat. I'm not giving you anything, but give me all your stuff. That's just politics. Just like the church. Give me your money. Give me your money. Ain't nothing going to work for you unless you give me your money. If you're not putting nothing in the pot, don't expect to get anything out the pot. Come on now. That's why Elder Kirk got the way that he got. I said, I'm not eating there anymore. I'm not going to. If I'm not using your bathroom facilities, if I'm not eating your food, then you don't need anything from me. That's why I said, everybody, until we wake up and start understanding the division that we are seeing every day, the division that we have decided to have love for, the division that is being taught to us that we have accepted. There will be no unity, everybody. How are we going to believe in one God, one faith, one Savior? How can we do that? When every day there's no unity. And as Elder Kirk said before, it's not going to be no one church with just one unity. And then, watch out, God's getting ready to crack the sky. You got all these billions and billions still believing the same different things. We are not aware. We are just not. And the one thing that we keep doing, I'm hoping. And all of this that is going on. Now, I'm not saying that Christ coming back is predicated on, the government or anything like that. I'm saying that they are, for many people, including our school-age children, because, they are taught. The government, that's the perfect role model for, leadership. And that's bad. That's bad. I'll tell my daughter, no, they are not. No. And when we sit down and we, find out and, we dissect a lot of the bad decisions that they make, and we go down and say, hey, well, this is This works for that, but that won't work for this. When I told,